Great. Kia ora. Kei te pehi a koe. I have been away for a bit, partly because of travel and partly because I caught COVID and was in bed sick for a week. So that's meant many things. I thought I would make just a little something so that there's something on the channel. But my microphone is at my office, which I can't go to because I'm still testing positive. So I can't go in and film. So you're getting audio from one phone microphone and video from another phone. I guess we'll just see how that does. I'm using the old wobbly tripod, so excuse any jiggles. Because I'm filming at home, there will of course be sounds from outside. It's too hot to shut the windows, and I've been inside with COVID for the past week and a half, so I really want to air out the flat and get lots and lots of fresh air in. But I thought we could play a game. And this is called Free Rice, and it is a vocabulary game that also helps donate rice to countries struggling with food poverty. So, 3, 2, 1, boom. So the website is just freerice.com, and you can see I've already been playing for a little bit, and basically it gives you a word and then gives you 4 options for potential synonyms, and you have to click which one is the correct one. So for example, travail means inventiveness, labor, drugstore, or muscle. I think labor, and I am correct. Fantastic. Baronial means capable, fleeting, quavering, or stately. And I actually don't know what baronial means, so I'm gonna do a quick Google. Baronial, relating to a baron or barons, or the turreted style characteristic of Scottish country houses. From that, I'm going to use context clues and assume they mean baronial is stately. Stately. Amazing. I've filled 10 bowls. So every time, I'm actually just going to raise you up a little bit higher because I'm worried that the microphone is not picking up my soft speaking. So every time you guess, it donates, I think, 10 grains of rice, and then every 100 grains of rice equals 1 bowl. And you can join groups to kind of, challenge yourself against friends. I'm in the Nerd Fighters group. If you're interested in the Nerd Fighters group in particular, you can find the link on the Reddit, r/nerdfighters or r/nerdfighteria, one of those. Yes. I can't laugh and talk at the same time. still struggling a little bit with lightheadedness. Okay, back to game. Coquette means helper, bruise, grave, or flirt. Now, coquette, as in like to have coquettish behavior, a flirt, someone who flirts. Sedulity means father, environment, voter, diligence. I think diligence. Snooty. Snooty means elitist, respected, self-destructive, highly annoying. Snooty means elitist. I have a fun fact for you about New Zealand Sign Language and place names. So obviously in sign language you can spell the names of things, but that can take quite long, especially if it's a long place name like Wellington or Kandala. So things often get abbreviated and get given a sign name. Same with people. And of course the names are based on what that area is known for. So in Wellington there is an area called Karori, and the name for Karori is K Karori, because a lot of rich people live in Karori, because, you know, before we had readily accessible public transport and the modern marvels of transport, you had to be able to afford to either have a horse or a car, or to be able to hire someone to take you into like central Wellington. So you could only the rich people could afford to build houses out there. So it's called Karori. Now you know. Indiscriminate, somber, haphazard, wretched, or awful. My nose is so itchy. Something about when I film ASMR videos, my nose gets itchy. I don't know if it's the vibration of speaking in a lower register, but it has ruined many excellent takes. Anyway, indiscriminate. Out of these four, I'm going to associate it with haphazard. Okay, so you can see it counts up your grains of rice as they get donated down there. Accede means agree, reveal, stress, or trim. And again, I don't actually know what accede means. Accede is a verb meaning agree to a demand, request, or treaty, or assume an office or position. Okay. See, I was familiar with secede, as in like if Texas were to secede. You know, the concept of a state leaving the United States. If an area were to secede, meaning remove themselves, but I wasn't aware of accede, meaning agree. Isn't it fun to learn together? I'm sorry for how shaky the camera is. Hopefully now that we're more zoomed in you can't tell quite as much. Twee. Twee means moderate, horrid, bear-like, or dainty. From the context, I'm assuming they're meaning dainty, but I have a feeling that twee has a slightly different connotation in British slang. Twee, British slang. affectedly or excessively dainty, delicate, cute, or quaint. What does twee mean in Scottish? Ooh. Twee, an exclamation of satisfaction to indicate that a fish has been hooked. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, from my experience, having lived here 7 years, twee is normally a negatively used describer of something that is dainty or cute. I've never heard someone use the word twee in a positive, descriptive way. Dainty. Twee means dainty. Nosegay. Nosegay means dirt, favoritism to friends, violation, or bouquet. I'm pretty sure that nosegay is a flower, so I'm gonna go with bouquet, and I am correct. Fantastic. Hardihood means forecast, absurdity, boldness, or onlooker. Like things that end with the suffix hood are usually a description of someone's mannerisms. So I'm gonna go with boldness, where normally hardy would make me think of like rugged, long-lasting. We're gonna go with boldness. Correct. Fantastic. Perambulate means jiggle, implore, yank, walk. When someone is ambulatory, it means they are able to walk, to move. So I'm going to assume that perambulate means walk. Excellent, fantastic. Necromancy means frigidity, comedian, resident, sorcery. Necromancy is a form of sorcery to do with raising the dead or working with the dead. Boodle. Boodle means chocolate sprinkles, money, graveyard, enlightenment. I actually have no idea. So we're gonna copy that over. Boodle meaning. Boodle, informal, money, especially that gained or spent illegally or improperly. Boodle, fantastic. Mahout. Mahout means cutting off, elephant driver, small constellation, or lengthening. Mahout. I'm now questioning, is it Mahout? Mahout. Again, I've never seen this word before, so we're just gonna pop it into. Okay, it is a Southeast Asian word meaning a person who works with, rides, or tends an elephant. I think it might be Mahout. Hout, like house. Click elephant driver. Abscise. Abscise, I think, like exercise. Abscise means sedate, quibble, idolize, or remove. My gut instinct is remove, because I swear I've heard this word used on like Dr. Pimple Popper videos. I think so. Ah, fantastic. Knell. Knell means exasperate, besiege, toll, or get. Knell. I thought I knew, but I don't. Knell. maybe Besiege. I'm gonna do a quick. Knell. The sound of a bell, especially when rung solemnly. Toll. Knell meaning toll. There we go. Maxim means dullard. I don't know quite what happened to my voice there. Dullard. Dullard is the way I would usually say that. Dullard. Oh, gosh, okay. Dullard, afternoon nap, bliss, or pithy saying. It's a pithy saying. Yeah, like the closer you get to filling each bowl, they add more and more things. Tomography means reading, consultant, imaging, or hobby. It's reading or imaging, and I'm gonna go with imaging. Imaging of what? I'm not sure. Lurid. Lurid means sensational, loaded, unstable, or fearless. I've definitely heard the word lurid used before, but I thought it meant like unsavory. Maybe unstable? Should we go for a guess or should we look it up? I think we should look it up. Lurid. Unpleasantly bright in colour. Sensational then? Presented in vividly shocking or sensational terms. Could go with sensational. Specular. Specular means sham, lacking, mirror-like, or diligent. Specular. Lacking or mirror-like are the two I'm leaning towards. There's a train going by. Lacking or mirror-like? I'm not sure. Specular. Relating to or having the properties of a mirror. The more you know. Desecrate means faint, extinguish, scrounge, or profane. To me, desecrate means to like destroy, not necessarily something sacred, but you know, to damage a place that is special. Desecrate, like you could desecrate a temple or desecrate a grave. So, oh gosh, sorry. From context clues, I'm thinking profane. Okay. Antediluvian means grouchy, dull-witted, ancient, or bewitching. I think ancient. Excellent. Trephine. Trephine means bus, surgical saw, agitation, infirmary. I'm thinking of trepanning, the practice of like cutting someone's head open. I'm gonna go with that. I was correct. Fantastic. Puerile means immature, equivalent, on fire, or disinterested. Puerile means immature. Immature. Acrimonious means terrible, deficient, superficial, and or caustic. Caustic means like it burns, like acidic. Superficial is not. Acrimonious, deficient, lacking. I think the closest here is terrible. Caustic. Let me do a quick Google and learn more about acrimonious. I see adjective, typically of speech or discussion, meaning angry and bitter. An acrimonious dispute about wages. Deglutition? Deglutition means trick, confirming evidence, swallowing, or excellence. I have never heard of this word before, so let's do a Google. The action or process of swallowing. Now we know. Swallowing. Bereft. Bereft means whopping, vertical, deprived, or funereal. My first instinct was sad, so thinking deprived, and funereal was there, but bereft is not necessarily funereal. Like, someone doesn't have to die for you to be bereft. You can be bereft for other reasons, so I'm going to go with deprived. Diadem means crown, holster, abdomen, or image. It means crown. Ta-da! Restive, bursting out, vigorous, fidgety, or needless. I think fidgety, because you'd think it means like calming, resting, restorative, but it does not. Foist. Foist means smirk, haul, flower, palm off. Now at first I thought haul, because like to foist something onto someone, like I foisted my responsibilities onto them, and then I hauled it, but then I saw palm off, and I think it may be that, palm off. To foist something onto someone is to palm it off onto them. Pellucid, 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 pellicid, 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 I don't know, means pitiful, ordinary, imitative, or transparent. I don't know. Let's find out. See, now you know how they have like the phonetic description when you Google something, but I don't actually know any person who knows how to read that. What I do now know is that that C makes a S sound, not a K or a Ch sound. S. Isn't it silly that we have one letter that can make those three different sounds depending on where it's used? Silliness, honestly. Okay, but the point is it means translucently clear. So, transparent. Emend. Emend, not amend. Emend means correct, step, radiate, disarm. The instinct might be to go with correct, but that is amend, to correct something, to fix a mistake. This is emend. I actually don't know what emend means. Oh, also means to make corrections to a text. These studies show him collating manuscripts and emending text. So what's the difference? There it is. Amend and emend. Emend refers to changes and improvements. Emend refers to changes and improvements made to a text. Amend also can refer to making minor changes to a text, but it can be used to describe improvements made to other things as well. For example, you can amend a situation. In contrast, emend's powers are limited to words. Now we know. So, correct. Dissolute means voluptuous, talented, debauched, or punitive. I think punitive is the closest match here. No, debauched. Interesting. Dissolute. Of a person or way of life overindulging in sensual pleasures. Okay. I see. Ligneous. Lineous means appeasing, pompous, woody, or sensitive. I don't know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And again, I've forgotten the word for it. I'm having a brain fart. Give me a moment. Give me a minute. Oh, da, da. When it's written the way it sounds, when you write a thing the way it sounds, it's gone. It's gone. I'll think about it. It'll come back to me in a minute. Anyway, the adjective means made, consisting of, or resembling wood. Woody. Pertinacious means fearful, stubborn, warlike, or overdue. When something is pertinent, that means it's important. Pertinent. Pertinacious. Pertinent. I'm thinking of pertinacious. My gut is telling me stubborn. But like something pertinent is important. Pertinacious might mean overdue. This is why Google is so great. Pertinacious, adjective, holding firmly to an opinion or course of action. Stubborn. Trilby means Trilby means drinking bowl, public speaker, felt hat, or questioner. Does a felt hat? Defray. Defray means indicate in advance, roam, pay, or lubricate. My brain is leaning towards pay, but I think I'm confusing defray with defer. defray. Fray usually means like separate. Okay, no, I was correct on the first instinct. Provide money to pay. The proceeds from the raffle will help to defray the expenses of the evening. Vituperate means twinkle, scold, fetch, or blush. I'm learning so many new words today. If you've not played this game before, it does start out a lot simpler, very, very basic English words, and then the more you get correct and the more you play, the more difficult they become. The T and the J together in the phonetic spelling make me think it is a ch, vituperate, instead of just t, vituperate. I just saw a notification on my phone. Blame or insult someone in strong or violent language. Scold. Hyaloid. Or hyaloid means sophisticated, transparent, unimaginable, or patronizing. I don't know. Hyaloid means glassy or transparent. Should we do this for another 5 minutes? Or another 5 guesses? Should we go for another 5 guesses and then we'll call it? It's just a nice quick little video just to let you know, despite Big Rona's best efforts, I'm not dead. Inveterate means random, habitual, bookish, or furious. Inveterate. Adjective, having a particular habit, activity, or interest that is long established and unlikely to change. Collogue means be without, heckle, conspire, or shove. I don't know. Collogue. It is a verb meaning talk confidently or confidentially. Talk confidentially or conspiratorially. Somebody just called me, but they're gonna have to wait a minute. Want, W-O-N-T, means custom, gash, inducement, or kindling. I think in this one it means custom, as in like it is their custom, as in like as they are wont to do. Sometimes it's nice to puzzle it out. Ternary means melancholy, great, supplementary, or triple. This time I have no context clues, so I'm gonna go with ternary means composed of 3 parts. Triple, couldn't have even linked it to tertiary without that clue. Beshrew, this is the last one. Beshrew means curse, bewilder, present, or wrinkle. Beshrew. Now if someone is a shrew, that's not usually a good thing. Beshrew. curse? I'm gonna guess curse. Correct. Fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. Thank you so much for watching. Since you've stuck with me this far, if you're still awake, I have a fun fact for you. The video I put out with Red, one of the times that I filmed, the original footage was an hour and a half long, but after cutting out all of the sirens and cars with noisy blow-off valves, the footage was 54 minutes. So 36 minutes of mostly sirens and 2 or 3 noisy vehicles that I had to cut out. So that's why I don't film at home anymore, because by golly, what a waste of time. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I will be out of here soon, because we're getting a bit bo-bonum in here now. It's been a week and a half and I haven't been able to go outside. Boy, I would love to go get fresh coffee. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Ka kite anō.